Well, I really enjoyed Lamplighters. I thought it really stretched me and encouraged me, and I felt like I learned a lot.
Prior to using Lamplighter's, I viewed the Bible more as a historical book that really didn't apply to present-day activities. But the more I've had exposure to Lamplighters, the more I realize that issues in biblical times are the same now.
Lamplighters really helped me with things like wisdom, patience, perseverance, and has learned to put Christ as the head of our board of directors.
I find the beauty of the study, each time we get together, there's a moment of a pause where, personally, I've experienced this where I say, man, I needed that today. And each of the men that I've participated in have found the same thing.
You know, the only way you really know God is by spending time in His Word. And the change that's occurred for me is that I feel like I know His Word better.
We're currently going through the 2 Timothy Bible study right now. And because of that, we just looked at each other and said, you know, we need to be doing more to encourage each other and disciple each other, and also look for other opportunities in our church and outside our church of people that we can get a hold of and be that mentor to them, just as Paul was to Timothy. And we feel like these are things that we learned as a result of the Lamplighters Bible study.
I cannot explain the impact that the Lamplighters Bible study had on me. I don't know what would have happened. There's a possibility my children would have been without a mother. I was so desperate and so distraught and felt so helpless and was completely, really losing it until that Sunday when I bumped into John and picked that James Bible study up and started realizing that God was going to be there through this trial, and we needed to persevere.
The Lamplighters books have been very much a big changing part of my life.
During one of our Tuesday morning sessions, we had gotten to some point in the discussion where John just said, you know, we need to go to the final exam here, because I think that there are some of us who have just not made the true commitment to Jesus Christ. There were 3 or 4 of us in the group that had never truly done that, and so we just took out 10 minutes or whatever it is in our session that one Tuesday morning, and went through the final exam and made that verbal commitment.
And it was through our that exam that had asked me the question if I was going to accept the Lord as my Savior. Had it not been for the books, I don't know that if anybody would have ever asked me if I was going to accept Christ as my Savior. I've been there for 2 years. And it was finally through the books and through their questions, asking me questions, that finally came on out. And it was a big turning point in my life.
Well, I really enjoyed Lamplighters.
It's been very meaningful.
It is really a blessing.
It's just been great.
It was great. It just connected perfectly.
I just get truly excited about it.
It's wonderful for helping us to disciple others that might not have this group.
I would strongly recommend the Lamplighters. We need this.